In today's video, we're uncovering situations where the camera was rolling, but nobody knew. From shocking fails to unbelievable surprises, you won't believe what people did when they thought no one was watching. Transporting their new TV goes wrong. When they say being an influencer and content creator is easy. They came across mountain goats resting in an unusual spot by the road. Watch as this van crosses over an improvised wooden bridge. I'm truly fascinated by the bravery of this driver. I wouldn't dare walk over it, let alone drive. She wasn't quick enough to get out of the camera frame. The new security camera caught his attention, and in the process, it also recorded his hilarious fall into a giant puddle on the road. Two guys on motorbikes stopped next to her, and panic instantly set in. Thinking she was about to get robbed, she threw her purse over the fence in a hurry. Turns out they weren't robbers at all, just regular guys, and now her bag was out of reach for nothing. She had no plans to swim in the sea today, but fate had other ideas. He caught an enormous fish, and while proudly showing it off to his friends, the fish had other plans. The unexpected wave came crashing in like a sneaky ninja. The supermodel girl, full of confidence, strutted her stuff in her stunning new dress, showing it off like a runway pro. She slipped right on the fabric, flailing like a fish out of water. It was a scene straight out of a video game. As they stood waiting for the green light, helicopters buzzed overhead, zooming by just above their heads. The air was thick with excitement, and you could almost hear the game soundtrack building up an adrenaline rush. An unbelievable scene unfolded during the unloading at the airport. One package burst open, and you won't believe what was inside. Tea was like a scene from a comedy film. No one dared to get close. As he confidently tried to demonstrate a wellness routine, he lost his balance and ended up hilariously tumbling off the set. A homemade vehicle that defies expectations. It's amazing to see someone tap into their inner engineer. Until I passed my driving test and started driving, I had no idea that things like this actually happen in real life, not just in movies. Many things are unclear in this video. How is it possible for a tractor to drive through water? Everyone thinks that working in an aqua park is a dream job and the best job in the world, but they forget that this often happens too. Is this a scene from the new Hangover movie? She thought the camera was off, so she revealed her secret to her colleague. Before we continue, drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. We're always curious to see which country has the most viewers tuning in. It's amazing how connected we are from every corner of the world. Sometimes being too focused on just one thing isn't really a good thing. It's a perfect illustration of when someone finds themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. His phone ended up in the water. When your best friend is a dog, life is an adventure. Check out this duo cruising through the city on a motorcycle, enjoying every moment together. Nothing beats the bond of friendship, especially when it involves a thrilling ride. When your girl tells you she's home alone, not even the fiercest storm can keep you from getting to her. Maybe his truck grew in size in the meantime, and he didn't even notice. In fact, becoming popular on the internet today is very easy. For years, he hid his secret, but now he's accidentally revealed it to everyone. Would you dare to travel this way with your car through Africa? I wouldn't do it for $1 million. If you're still with us in this video, we'd love for you to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to drop a comment sharing your favorite part of the clip. We can't wait to hear from you. A car like a centipede? This is something you've definitely never seen before. Imagine a vehicle with multiple segmented bodies. The stunning host knows exactly how to steal the spotlight. With her charismatic presence and eye-catching style, all attention shifts entirely to her, leaving the actual content of the show in the background. It's impossible not to be captivated by her charm and flawless fashion choices. As she effortlessly commands the stage. He realized too late that this isn't an amphibious vehicle. She received the call she had been waiting for a long time. Luckily, no one was hurt, so this footage from the security camera turned out to be funny. It's definitely not recommended to ride a motorbike in the rain. They didn't notice that it was actually a huge puddle and ended up splashing right into it. She didn't know the camera was recording, but I think she secretly hoped it was. Wait for it. It was the perfect dance choreography, but she definitely didn't expect this to happen at the end. Someone from the team might be getting fired after this. During the opera performance, the singer's shoe falls off, but she continues like a true professional, undeterred and unfazed. One of the worst things is being incredibly stubborn, especially when it leads to avoidable mistakes. Pranks with friends, back and forth, make life so much more fun. It's those moments of laughter and playful revenge that create the best memories. Who's ready for a good laugh? She barely convinced her boyfriend to come to the party, and as soon as they arrived, he instantly regretted it. Sometimes, it's best to trust those instincts. When I heard that sound, I felt a sharp pain, and I can only imagine how the owner of that expensive car must have felt. I can imagine what he could have pulled off if he had a bigger vehicle. Everyone should urgently go on a diet. She got stuck while taking a shortcut, also not realizing that the camera was watching her. A better scenario couldn't have happened for him. His guardian angel was definitely working overtime that day. He carried on as if nothing had happened. What a true flagman. This driver relied on luck, and this time it paid off. When the police stopped him, they couldn't believe what they saw. They were baffled as to how the car hadn't fallen off the truck until now. This interesting competition became even more exciting when everyone ended up in the water. At least they were rewarded with a big round of applause from the cheering crowd. Late at night, they were returning from a party when they spotted a huge bear roaming through the city. Luckily, they were safe inside their car. The authorities quickly stepped in to ensure this wild animal was safely returned to its natural habitat. A tiny, adorable duckling has brought the city traffic to a standstill. As it waddles slowly in front of the tram, everyone is captivated by its cuteness. Who knew a duck could be the star of the show? The driver patiently waited for the little duckling to move aside before continuing on his way. I think he could star in a Fast and Furious movie. He really showcased his skills. They did not know that camera was watching them. Sometimes, happiness is just a few friends with the same interests and a free weekend away. The adventure begin. Her fans were thrilled when a strong wind began to blow during her performance, but little did they know that her dress would take center stage instead. It's not every day that the elements join in on the fun, but this performance turned into an unforgettable spectacle. It's a scene that leaves everyone wondering how he thought he could just escape after such a disaster. He had to transport sheep but didn't have a big enough truck, so he came up with this clever solution. Alk about thinking outside the box. I've never seen such a way of riding a bike before. What do you think about this? The singer got a little carried away while dancing and took a tumble on stage, but she quickly bounced back up like a pro. The crowd couldn't help but cheer her on for her amazing recovery. Her passion for biking adds an unexpected twist to her personality, making her even more intriguing. It's not just about the ride, it's about the thrill of breaking stereotypes. This beautiful couple found themselves in a hilarious situation during a photo shoot at the event. It could have ended very differently when she decided to take a step forward. Talk about a close call. Worse than a scene from Asterix Final Destination, Asterix, can you imagine the driver's reaction inside the car? Driving through the wilderness is the perfect way to unwind. No traffic jams to worry about. Just be prepared to wait for the wild animals to cross your path sometimes. Everyone knew what was about to happen soon, except for him, obviously. Once again, a situation where you find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is 1 in a million. An unusual solution for those hot days. Shade wherever he goes. All Audi drivers can't wait for the snow, so they can take their metal beauties for a spin like this. An incredible situation unfolded on the highway when a truck's spare tire rolled off and started cruising down the road all on its own. It's like the tire decided it wanted a little adventure. What do you think? Will the police accept this as a replacement for a helmet while riding a scooter? This is how they saved on parking fees. Even though this is real life, the situation feels like it's straight out of a GTA game. A group of friends decided to turn their pickup truck into a mobile grill, because why not have burgers on the go? As they drove around, the smell of sizzling meat filled the air, leaving everyone around them both hungry and confused. These drivers are navigating like they're in a go-kart race instead of huge vehicles loaded to the brim. Clearly, many people had the same idea. Everyone rushed to buy scooters to dodge the traffic, and now we have this chaotic scene unfolding. The favorite part of every TV show is when the hosts forget their line. The intercom in the building was installed too high, so now people have to use it like this. Is this the strongest man in the world? Although he isn't as huge as many popular strongmen, he possesses incredible strength. Just watch him split a massive log with one blow. Watch how this guy effortlessly pours a slab of concrete, creating a smooth layer that would make any tile jealous. This gadget is like having a personal stylist feed in the hair, and let the fun begin. Imagine strolling down a street where every touch makes the herbs light up, turning the pavement into a vibrant display of nature's beauty. Prepare to be amazed as this talented dessert artist transforms fresh ingredients into rolled ice cream right before your eyes. With flair and creativity, they create not just a treat, but an unforgettable experience. Witness the future of construction with this jaw-dropping 3D printer that's changing the game. It prints massive structures with precision, making it possible to realize ambitious designs and build the homes of tomorrow, one layer at a time. As the building crashes down, this fearless worker shows impressive skill, staying safe next to the looming excavator. In a remarkable display of cleaning prowess and hard work, this man skillfully turns dingy brown tiles into pristine white ones, showcasing the incredible transformation that can happen with just a little effort and dedication. Behold her incredible skill as she skillfully creates a stunning flower on the spoon, showcasing her sewing talent in a truly unique way. With each delicate stitch, she transforms fabric into a breathtaking piece of art that you won't believe is made by hand. Experience the drama unfold as two bucks lock antlers in an intense battle right in the heart of the bustling city. Onlookers can't believe their eyes, captivated by this raw display of nature and the fierce spirit of these majestic creatures. With incredible precision and a keen eye for detail, he meticulously shapes the Porsche logo from the pages of an old book, demonstrating that creativity knows no bounds when it comes to transforming materials. This interactive math stamp is a game changer for kids. Just pass a sheet of paper over it, and it instantly creates exercises that help them sharpen their math skills. In a cozy moment, a little canary finds the perfect spot beneath the sleeping dog's chin, tucking its head in for a warm snooze. It's a delightful reminder that friendship knows no bounds, even between a dog and a bird. Marvel at this incredible homemade wooden table with embedded LEDs that light up when you glide your hand across it. It's an interactive masterpiece that dazzles everyone. Imagine a large gathering of nature lovers perched atop a high mountain, all eagerly waiting for the sun to rise above the clouds. As they sit in anticipation, the breathtaking view promises a stunning display of colors that will paint the sky and herald the arrival of a new day. See a craftsman restore an old basketball with fresh leather, bringing it back to life with each stitch. Join a girl as she records the wild sea from her hotel, where waves crash fiercely, sending sprays over 10 meters high. The thrilling sight leaves strollers surprised by the unexpected drenching. Join a woman skillfully folding pistachio baklava, revealing her culinary expertise while creating a delightful dessert. Two friends race their boat across the lake like they were in the final lap of a NASCAR event. Suddenly, a wave from a passing cruiser sent them soaring 5 meters into the air, and they both thought, this is going to be viral. Armed with a power washer that sounded like it was ready to take off, a guy was out in his yard, blasting winter grime off his concrete slabs. With each blast, he chuckled to himself, if only cleaning my house was this exhilarating. They've taken this tree and turned it into a breathtaking work of art, giving its canopy a hairstyle that could make even the fiercest runway models jealous. This is not just a tree, it's a fashion statement, someone exclaimed, admiring the creative flair. Watching this guy scrub his windows gives me immense satisfaction, like I'm getting a free therapy session from the universe. It's so cathartic that I find myself thinking, if only adulting could always be this fulfilling. You won't believe how Japanese farmers have found the easiest method to cut wheat. It's like they've discovered a hidden cheat code in the farming game. While others are struggling, they're breezing through the fields with ease. These fearless workers tackle the challenge of removing beehives from dizzying heights and strange spots all over the city. It's like they're living in an adrenaline-fueled reality show. You can almost hear the theme music playing as they dangle from ropes, making beekeeping look like the ultimate extreme sport. As this enthusiastic guy heats the film with a hairdryer, you can feel the excitement in the air like it's a fashion show for smartphones. When the film perfectly molds around the device, he meticulously applies the protection, even chatting with the phone as if giving it style advice. "This is going to suit you perfectly, buddy," he smiles, and everyone around can't help but notice his passion for this small yet significant process. Seriously, if this robot can serve wine better than some waiters, we might need to reconsider our job choices. Who knew robots would become the life of the party? As she cuts into the pie, the sweet aroma wafts through the air, making it impossible to resist a taste. At this restaurant, ordering a drink is like attending a live show. Just as the glass ignites, the decorations join the fiery display, creating a colorful spectacle. In the end, all that's left is the proud glass, the true star of the show. Here's a guy on a quest to conquer Mount Everest, capturing stunning vistas. One wrong step and he's taking an unplanned dive. It's like an ice-cold version of parkour, but the only thing he's flipping is his fate. At this height, even his selfies are living on the edge. Imagine these little fish plotting their escape just to snuggle with their human. Witness this student's talent as they turn a stuffed dog into a furry fashion icon. Who knew grooming could be so adorable? It's like a makeover show, but for toys. And this pup is ready for its close-up. Move over, runway shows this fluffy friend is stealing the spotlight. In a stunning display of precision, two aircraft soar overhead while paratroopers spill out like confetti. Who knew skydiving could be this festive? It's like a surprise party in the sky, complete with airborne party favors. Cutting into a pomegranate on camera, this farmer reveals a burst of rich red color that practically begs you to take a bite. It's like the fruit is putting on a show, and you're front row, ready for a juicy adventure. Who knew a simple fruit could make you feel like a kid in a candy store? This guy is cleaning some fascinating herbs, treating them like a playful rubber toy. Who knew gardening could be this fun? Let me know in the comments if you know what this herb is called. Watching this CNC machine is like seeing a dance performance. Every move is precise, and the results are stunning. It turns ordinary plastic into incredible art, making you wonder how you ever lived without one. This guy doesn't just make furniture, he creates conversation starters. With every project, he proves that the only thing better than a handmade coffee table is the wild story of how it came to be, like the time he built a chair that could double as cat fortress. That incredible fireworks show set someone back a whopping $20,000 for a single launch. You'd think they were lighting up the entire city with that kind of budget. I guess the sky really is the limit when it comes to extravagant celebrations. Amidst the roaring sounds of rushing water and the breathtaking sight of swollen rivers crashing against rocky banks, the fearless rescuers in their sturdy boats are propelled into action. As the wind howls and rattles the windows, the players inside the pool hall find themselves in a surreal situation, caught between laughter and disbelief as they attempt to hold on to their cues. One moment, they're lining up their shots with laser-like focus, and the next, they're ducking, weaving, and leaping to avoid a barrage of flying billiard balls, turning an ordinary game night into an unforgettable spectacle that could rival any comedy show. In a world where bike lanes are often overlooked, This ideal sign painter stands out as a beacon of creativity. His vibrant colors and playful designs not only ensure safety for cyclists, but also turn the streets into a canvas, making every ride feel like a joyous celebration of freedom and fun. Providing a hilarious behind-the-scenes look, the cockpit footage reveals the pilot's antics as he expertly navigates the treacherous terrain. With every drop of water, he's on the radio, mimicking a game show host announcing, "And now for our next contestant," a wildfire that just can't seem to take a hint. Each time he makes a perfect water drop, it's as if an imaginary audience is cheering and applauding his bravery, as if he's winning an Olympic medal for firefighting. Meanwhile, the cows transform the riverbank into their very own beach party, complete with mooing serenades and epic splash fights. As the sun sets, the herd gathers on the shore, shaking off water like oversized dogs, while others lounge in the shallow end, blissfully enjoying their spa day. Who knew cows could have such a wild side? This summer, they've definitely made a splash literally and figuratively. After some time, when they finally unearth their creations, the anticipation is palpable, the crust looks golden brown, and the meat inside is practically oozing with flavor. You can almost hear the collective gasp of the onlookers as they dig in, and it's clear that this is a culinary experience that transcends mere cooking. It's an art form. If anyone watching knows the name of this ancient cooking technique, they should definitely drop a comment below, because it's a delicious mystery waiting to be solved. Witnessing a daytime fireworks display is like seeing a unicorn in real life. You think it's impossible until you actually experience it. As colorful explosions light up the sky, it's almost as if the sun itself is throwing a party and inviting everyone to join in the fun. Who knew that fireworks could be so vibrant during the day, turning the blue sky into a canvas of color that even Picasso would envy? Watching this chef in the restaurant prepare cookies with such love feels like stepping into a magical cooking fairy tale. Each ingredient is treated like a precious gem, and you can see the sparkle in his eye as he expertly mixes and shapes the dough. You might even find yourself daydreaming about diving headfirst into a bowl filled with chocolate chips and colorful sprinkles.